Good morning, it's Sheila from She's a Sassy Lady, and we are going to work on card number 2 on the Frosted Workshop on the Go kit from Close to My Heart. And I'm so excited because this is really working well. I'm usually not good at following directions, but I found out I am actually very good at following directions, which surprises me. So, at any rate, my mother said you have to be good at doing directions, otherwise you wouldn't be doing as good as you are in your blog. So, from Mother's lips. Anyway, here we go. Here's the instructions. We already did card 1, and that was on Saturday. Now this is going to appear tomorrow, which is Tuesday, on both She's a Sassy Lady and The Bugs Bite with Pam. So now I have got all my goodies. Remember, I cut everything out. I've got all these little things like this all lined up. So I have that ready to go because this is card number 2. I've cut all my little pieces. I did that last week. Now, what we're going to do is get ready and stamp this. So just bear with me, and we're going to have a good time. And I'm not going to bore you and stamp virtually everything. I'm just going to do one thing, and then I'll pull it off on the side and do it. But this stamp kit is just gorgeous that comes with this kit. And I have to tell you, there isn't one card that I don't like on this. And today we're going to learn a new technique, which you probably have learned from other people and other things. You've seen it, but it's always new to remind us because we don't think of doing it. I've got a sheet of paper off on the side because we're going to stamp off with this so that we're ready. Now we are going to be using the little goodies here, the little trees, and the cocoa ink. And we are going to use the little, and I've got my instructions off to the side, so I keep looking. The little sheet here. Okay. Boy, this looks like, I wonder if I cut that the wrong size. I think I cut this the wrong size. I'm going to get back to you. I'm going to check this out. Either that or I grabbed the wrong one, so hold on. Okay, I investigated. I cut it the right size. Look at that. So obviously we don't do the whole thing, and probably because I didn't read the instructions, I was looking, and it says stamp tree image 2F with the first and second generation of cocoa ink. Now we're figuring this out together, as you can see. I am going to get the other stamp that I need out, the Warm Winter Wishes, because we've got to get this to fit on here. Oh, I thought Warm Winter Wishes was a great big stamp. It's a little stamp, so that'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay, phew. I was getting nervous trying to figure out how I was going to get everything on there. Look at the picture. I got to keep telling myself, look at the picture, look at the picture. Okay. That I need in ruby. So what we're going to do is get these inks out. And like I said, I'm only going to stamp one of these for you. And then I am going to stamp all of them on the side. And then I also need this this beautiful little snowflake. And that's the one we're going to stamp off on. Okay. And I need that in Twilight ink. I still think that is a little bit small. Oh, and I grabbed the wrong snowflake. Oops, 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 oops. I grabbed the too big a one. That's what I'm throwing off. I want this little bitty snowflake. And the little snowflake, what you're going to do is ink it up, stamp. Oop, I don't have all the ink on it. Stamp off to the side, and then stamp on your sheet of paper. Okay? That is, what is it called? It's a second generation ink. Okay? So now with the cocoa, oh wait, I want to do the this one first, Warm Winter Wishes, and I'm going to check that out to make sure I got it right. Okay, Warm Winter Wishes, put that right on top here. Beautiful. Then I've got my trees, and I need the cocoa ink open. Ooh, this is dangerous. I got to ink soap in a bunch of them. And ladies, my fingers will be brown as brown can be, or red or green, in no time at all. Okay, I'm going to see if I've got that inked up. No, I don't. And we're going to put this on here. And you know what? I want to put a sheet of paper under this because I don't want to get this pad all icky. And I'm going to stamp. See how I stamped it? Now, it's stamped once, and then I'm going to just go and stamp again off to the side like that. And that is called a second generation stamp. Isn't that beautiful? Ah, I love this, don't you? Okay, be back in just a minute. I want to show you something real quick, and I'm going to have to zoom in so you can see this. This is my stamp. And close to my heart always says use a stamp that fits the use a block that fits the stamp. And I just used a block that was too big. And look at, I've got right across here, I've got red lines. I hope you can see this on the camera. But it's basically from using too large of a block, and when you daub it on, you know, when you pat it on, what I was doing is I was hitting the side of the ink pad. So now I'm just going to use this, and look at this so you can see what I mean. Look at all the red ink that I had on there that I could have gotten on my card. So I just wanted to let you know, just something to be careful of, and always try to use a block that fits within the stamp size or the stamp that you're using. So that's why on the snowflake I used a 1x1 block. And I don't know why I didn't take my smaller block out. So anyway, just wanted to share that with you. Okay, I have another one that you have to stamp off of. Now I've got my little pad underneath there. I don't know whether you can see that. My little pad is underneath there. And I've used a sheet of paper. And what I need to do is, this is to use your cocoa ink also. And what you do is you ink it all up, stamp on your piece of paper, and then stamp on the center there. Oh, isn't that nice? See? Now I got to do all 5 of those. I'll be back. Now I'm coming back, and what I'm going to do, I want something on the inside, and the one thing the Close to My Heart cards don't have is goodies on the inside, and I'm going to put some in basically because I don't like to write all kinds of letters because I send out so many cards. So I will add some type of something colored in here also. As soon as I look at my leftovers, then we'll get back to that later. But I just wanted you to see that I am stamping just right here, wishing you joy to last the whole year through. So the front will have warm winter wishes, and the inside will have wishing you joy to last the whole year through. And I wonder if we shouldn't. Oh, and I got that from the, oh, which one was it? I've got so many stamp sets out. I'm so excited. I've got so much going on my desk. Matter of fact, I am one of these nuts that I got to have everything organized, and I've got such a mess my husband couldn't believe it. Oh, no, that's the frosted. This is another one. I just took this out of the package. I don't know what it is. Oh, here it is, here it is, here it is, here it is, here it is. Polar Bear Holiday Seasons in Nature. And really some cute, cute goodies. And I think I know what I'm going to do. Look at this. Oh, look at this. It's got little bitty snowflakes. And this snowflake, where's my blue that matches the front? And what I'm going to do, silly me, I'm going to put snowflakes on both sides here. And I need a sheet of paper. Where's my sheet of paper? Get the cocoa out of there. Now I flipped it over so that I get the ones from the polar bear, that one, and we will do the same thing where we stamp off, stamp on, stamp off, stamp on, stamp off, on, off, on, off, on. There we go. Now that matches the front of the card. Isn't that just awesome? And just using the little stamps that I got, and I've got a nice inside. So I'm going to do that too on all of them. I'm going to set this down for now, but I was thinking about it while I had you here, and I thought, ooh, I got to show you, I got to show you. So just bear with me, I got lots of stamping to do, so see you in a few minutes. Hi, I wanted to show you something really fast. After I did the inside of the card, now I haven't done the front of the card yet, I took and I did a stamp off, that second generation stamp for my name on the back, so it doesn't look all bright and bold, but just faded thick, and yet it matches. So all I did was I took my stamp, I inked it up. Here's my card, flip it, inked it up, and then, oops, I didn't get that one edge there. Okay. Then I just stamped it there, which gave me a real light stamp on the back of my card that shows that I made it, that it was designed especially for them by me. So you can do it on just about everything, and on Christmas cards it looks nicer. I mean, we all want to put down that, you know, we made our cards and stuff like that and make people feel special, but we also want to make sure that it really looks nice too. And that is just real faded, real nice, and it comes out real nice and light, and you know what? I really like that. So I've just about got everything done. I tell you, my stamp off page sure is a mess. There we go. Last one. And then I can start putting this card together. Normally I do the stamping later, but you know what? This really worked out nice like this. Okay, we got it all done. All the stamping's done. Okay, so let's start putting this card together. Close up the ink. I tell you, that went really fast as an assembly line. I think I took a matter of 10 minutes, and I stamped all the fronts are ready, and all the backs are ready on my cards. Look at this page, look at that. So all we have to do at this point is put it together. So let's get the directions back out so we can take a look at it. And what we're going to do, let's get out, hopefully this is a good one. Good meaning it's got ink in it. Get out my colors, and it's going to be like that. Red, blue, and green. So I'm laying them out to make life easy. Got all my little sheets, and throw them out. I thought about cutting another set, but I had some other ideas from some other cards that I just want to share with you. And then I'm going to flip it like this. Get this out of my way here. And add the red. And again, I'll only do one of these, and then I'll put together the rest of them on the side. And this tells you in the directions what size to cut all these. And we're going to leave space between each one. I've got the first one on. You know what? I ordered a new cutter because I noticed that mine isn't cutting as straight as I would like. Look at that. And I measured, but it's still not cutting as straight as I would like. Good thing we got the thing over it so it won't be looking so awful bad. But I ordered that new green, I forgot what it's called, cutter, and I'm looking forward to getting it. It's ordered. It'll probably take some time to get the silly thing, but it's going to be a lot easier than one of those chopper kind ones. And yet I love mine. Mine is from Stampin' Up, but I'm old. I have a hard time seeing the sizes in that. And I really looked at that one, and you can see the sizes pretty good, so that's why I went with it. Okay, we have all that down. Then we take this, and I have to tell you, my desk is a mess. You know why my desk is a mess? I have all these cards set out to make, and that's what I'm doing today, is I'm getting them in order, getting them made. But not only that, but I got a new printer. So it says wrap baker's twine around center of 2D 3 times, securing with a knot. Okay, so we're going to wrap it around 3 times. 1. Oop, 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 oop. Got to have enough for make a knot. 2, 3. Secure with a knot. This is the hardest thing I find doing, is working with baker's twine. You notice I very seldom do it because I'm not too skilled. Tie with a knot. 1 more. There we go. Okay, and that's supposed to be kind of like the center. Right like that. Use 3D foam tape. Okay, got that here. And we're going to put this towards the bottom like that. Okay. I've got the picture of the directions right next to me to my left, and I keep referring to it. And 3. And before I put this down, I want to know, yeah, that'll work fine there. That can come this way, just there, a tad. 3. I cannot wait to get these goodies done so I can start on my next project. I have to finish this one before I can make a mess for the next one. Okay, and we'll put this here. Oops, towards the bottom. Towards the bottom. There we go. And then we need this in this. With the warm winter wishes. I hope you all are having a wonderful week. I had a hard week at work. My first week back last week after 10 days off, and I was tired. Especially when I put in a 12-hour day on Wednesday. It about did me in. But you know what? It felt good to be back, and I just thank God that I've got a job. And I'm not going to complain about it. The fact that I had to work, thankful of that. It just was hard. It's always hard when you just come back someplace, isn't it? Okay, we're going to cut this in half this way. And run one down here. And down here. To fit under. 1, 2. This is so pretty. Can't wait till all of them are done. Warm winter wishes. Oh, we need something else. Somewhere on this desk, I've got it. Oh, anyway, what I was saying is I got a new printer. And it's an air printer, which is really important because I have an iPad. And it's kind of rough when you have an iPad if you can't print something. So we have a desktop, 2 laptops, and an iPad all working off this printer, which is great, and it faxes. So we're really excited about that. But boy, it sits on my desk with everything else, and I really tore up my whole office doing that. Okay, so there we go. And this looks crooked. Ooh, I hope they don't all look as crooked as this one does. There we go. There we go. Warm winter wishes. All done. Isn't that beautiful? Love it. Ooh. I'll be back in a few minutes. I'm going to put the rest of them together so you can see them all. Oh, I wanted to come back real quick and tell you, I looked up what the cutter that I got. It's the Caterpillar Pro version 3 that I ordered, and I can't wait for it to get in, and I can't tell you because I really had a hard time cutting this out. You know, when you got the thing that cuts on the side and chops down like this, you put your fingers on it and it's wonderful for the larger, but for the smaller pieces it was very difficult to cut. And so I'm looking forward to that, and I thought I'd just share what I've ordered. Thank you. Well, I'm done. It was so easy. I actually did it in an assembly line fashion where I did all these I put on at once, then I did every one of these and got the rib, you know, the thing on, the twine on all at once, so that it just went really fast. I was doing the same thing all the time and went on. And what I like is that you can take this workshop, card workshop, and you can turn it into your own like I did just by changing up the inside using what you have. And what I love about this workshop on the go is the fact that I'm utilizing every stamp set. Now the next one that I do, I'm going to use the stamps that I haven't used yet, which is the snowflakes and I think the piece to you, no, the snowflakes. And may your days be merry and bright. So I've already used the piece to go on something else. I don't know what I used it on, but I used it. But at any rate, you use everything that they give you, except you have some extra sheets of paper left over. So at any rate, I love how these cards turned out. And I just love that I was able to individualize it to what I need. And because I send out so many Christmas cards, I don't have time to write a letter in each one. So it was important that I stamp something on the inside. So I'm just thankful that there was goodies to do that with. At any rate, you have a blessed day. Thank you for joining us today at She's a Sassy Lady. Bye now. Oh, let me zoom in here. Bye now.